A Hawaii Lower Ridge man thought he met a new love interest.
Now that love interest is charged in connection with the 73-year-old man's gruesome murder. New court documents say 23-year-old Juan Tejedor Barron allegedly confessed to Los Angeles police not only about the murder, but also how he allegedly tried to take the victim's $2 million property and expensive car.
Barron is charged with murder, theft, and identity theft and is expected to be extradited back to Oahu after being captured in California. Manolo Morales reports.
Court documents say that Barron confessed to killing 73-year-old Gary Ruby while he was in custody in California. Barron told investigators that Ruby said he was HIV positive, which made Barron angry. While Gary was choking on his food, Barron reacted by placing a belt around Gary's neck and tightening the belt until Gary lost consciousness. Records say that Barron then dragged Gary to the bathtub and used a kitchen knife to slit Gary's wrists in an effort to stage a suicide. Court documents say Barron discovered bags of concrete in the garage, so he filled the bathtub with it. He then went to Lowe's and bought more concrete and filled the bathtub completely, covering the body. Investigators in hazmat suits were still taking apart the concrete on Thursday as they preserved the evidence. Court documents also say that Barron admitted that he planned on fraudulently acquiring Gary's home, as well as his car, a 2020 Audi. He told investigators that he went to the Department of Motor Vehicles, forged the ownership papers for the Audi, and was able to get the title. Honolulu prosecutor Steve Alm released a statement saying if Barron is proven to have known that the victim was 60 years of age or older at the time of the alleged murder, he would be eligible for an extended sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. Legal experts say proving it could come from statements Barron has made or any other outside evidence.
If it's shown that the suspect was able to see Mr. Ruby's driver's license and actually looked at it, then that would be evidence that could be shown to a judge or a jury.
Chin adds that even with a confession, it's still possible for Barron to plead not guilty when he's brought to trial.
And the reason why is because the lawyer will want to make sure that the confession matches the rest of the evidence.
Barron remains in custody and will be returned to Hawaii after his extradition hearing. Manolo Morales, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
As for the other man arrested, Honolulu police said in a statement today, as a result of the investigation, Scott Hannon, 34, was released from custody Thursday. It was determined he was not involved in the murder of the victim.